I'm just more so making this just as a general like kind of a discussion video, just because I don't know if anyone like wants to provide like their own opinion on it and stuff, they can. But I've never been one that values consolidation over anything else. I don't like consolidation. That's why I don't like the Windows 11 changes where they consolidated all the stuff into basically we provide what's important to you, and then you have to go out of your way to find more information, or you feel like it's important overall, or whatever, and then like you have to go out of your way by clicking show more options to have the same access to stuff you used to have. That's why I don't value consolidation, because it doesn't allow for people to make decisions themselves and inform themselves of what they want to do, for the sake of people that are like, I don't like looking at all this stuff and it shouldn't be there if it's not available. Like after you put ranks in it, like especially when there's like my thing is when there's more ranks. Like why I was confused initially when this change when it occurred was, and I thought possibly something was broken. This affected me too. Was I saw that I had 6 at 21. I saw that was all fixed up. My ranks went back down. That's cool. I don't really care about that. But when I try to look at the Shadow Knight vendor to see like, oh hey, when is the next rank going to become available? It's like you go through here and it's like it's just not there. It's not exalted, but like apparently it was moved to ascended. So I'm like looking through ascended and it's just like it's not there either. So I'm trying to see exactly when I can start putting points into this. When do I need to save up books? Do I need to not care about books as much? Can I just hand out books to people, maybe save them for an alt, etc., etc.? And when you want to do that kind of preparation, you got to do all these different resources to figure out what is the case. Because like people are like, oh, that's for the website and stuff. But when you go on the website, you're only going to see information about like the first rank, right? So we'll go to Shadow Knight real quick, and we'll go to Ascendant. So you have Touch of the Curse. It only shows you how many max ranks there are, what level you can start getting it. There's 21 ranks, but it doesn't have and it starts in Classic. But it does not have the information you would need to find out when does my current rank unlock. You would have to look around even further to get a general idea of what expansion was what ability and what ranks were which. You have to do way more research to get the same information you would have if you just hailed a Touch of the Curse guy and, oh, let me just go back to him and just click the thing, see that you have ranks, and you click the rank, and it's like, oh, I can't buy it. Like I'm not the level for it. And you see what level it is, and you kind of get, and you know what level per expansion. Like okay, around this expansion, or like it'll say the expansion when it unlocks, or like the level range, and you can go from there. To me, I much rather the information be available to everyone, and they can make their decisions from there, rather than having to go and be like, okay, when does this re-unlock? Let me look at this website, that website, this website in between, and then hope that's the case, that kind of thing. Because some things may change, may be subject to change based on like how broken do they make things feel, how much they take the joy away from the game, and so on and so forth. Like not everything's gonna be set in stone from the get go. There's gonna be changes, which is fine. Like there should be changes if need be. Like I don't want monks to be like the absolute strongest class and no one can keep up with them. I want things to be as balanced as where people can play what they want, have their preferences, and enjoy the game. I just like monk because I like punching things. I like hitting things in the face really, really hard. And warrior has that aspect, but warrior doesn't do it as well as monk does, and that's why I like monk, because they have like the overall survivability. You have like the AC like thing you can gain, and then with Ixar monk, you like the extra AC and the regeneration, so it made soloing even easier. I just like the stuff like that, and that's why I always went with monk when I came to making melee classes. I know like SK has that, but like SK is a bit too slow overall for my liking. And I know that like this kind of mitigates that with the dual wielding SK and stuff like that. But that was after I already made my monk, so I don't feel like fully rerolling and making that my main. But to get like more to the point of what I'm getting at, is just I'd rather like say like for the wizard, you get input familiar and you're like, okay, when does this re-unlock again? Because it might be further on down the road than other abilities that you have points in. And I mean, I could go here and it'll be like Omens of War, be like the next rank. Could do that too. But like, so I mean, you could consolidate that as well. Like you'd be like, okay, Omens of War, um, and like the thing was the website that also made it kind of confusing because I don't remember which expansion was which number. Like after what was it, Omens of War, Gates of Discord, and all that shit, I just stopped caring about the expansions for Live EQ, and I just haven't really touched it. So for players like me, saying what expansion this is doesn't mean shit to me. Like I don't know what fucking which one came after which after like that's it after that one. Like I don't know Secrets of Fadeware or any of that nonsense. So like with the helpful info thing, let me see. Let me go back to it real quick. We have why can't I find it? I'm blind. Okay. So we have like a whole where is it? Right here. It's like expansion 11, prophecy of row, like through prophecy of row. But some people don't remember what the fuck was through prophecy of row. So like I feel like maybe the helpful info could be like indicated to show like all the expansion names so people know when they see it like on here. They'll be like, oh, okay, it's after this. And then and they see like it's not one that's on this list, and they'll be like, okay, it's probably after House of Soul then, if I'm not seeing it on the list verbatim. You know, like Vilius and all that stuff. So like from here, this could be like from the expansion would be like from Vilius to Prophecy Row, and they'll have like all the expansions there. It's gonna be a lot of writing, but um yeah, so it's just like more information you have to look up to figure out where you're at on the thing. Especially since it's like right here it still shows level 1 on the thing, so you can't even like tell when the level is. Maybe I guess find a way to like make it so this has a level requirement so that way you can like kind of figure out when it's gonna unlock. But as it stands currently, that's not really viable. And like I said, you don't know this information. It's a lot you have to look up just to get generic information that could have just been available to you by just hailing a GM and just clicking on a button. That's just like what I don't like about the whole consolidation thing. I feel like it creates way more annoyances than it solves a problem of like I don't like all the stuff here. I need the stuff gone. I feel like at the very least it should show stuff you already have ranks in and haven't fully maxed. And like maybe the others, because like no, because even the other stuff you would want information on that. You would want to know, okay, what's going to be coming out and all this other stuff, and oh, so on and so forth, without having to sort through a website and going class by class. I felt like it was way more jarring to do that when I was doing that for like my videos and whatnot than it was just to do it in game where I just go to a thing, look through the list real quick. Okay, what does this do? What does that do? And I just I mean, I did have to go to the website to like fucking see what like certain cooldowns were and stuff. So I guess like it's harder to get that to go in game. There's gonna be downsides. You're gonna have to go back and forth anyways. But like, I'd much rather have to go back and forth to confirm what cooldowns are or like look them up in general than be like I have to sort through the entire website to like pre-plan and stuff, especially when there's nothing on the website that say which expansion unlocks which, like after certain ranks. So you have multiple ranks in it. That's the main problem is the abilities that have multiple ranks. You can't see when you're going to be able to put a point in it again. Besides like here, I guess. But so Omens of War. But it isn't Omens. See, like even the expansion's wrong. It's like it says Omens of War, but wasn't Omens before Serpent Spine? I could have sworn like Omens is like a request Omens of War expansion number. Yeah, eighth expansion. So based on what's information and available on here, I can't even go off that either because this says Omens of War. This is the eighth expansion. We're supposed to have access up to the 11th. So I don't know if that's like a thing that wasn't supposed to be the case, and like we should have access to that rank, or what's going to be like the case. But it's just like not having information in game altogether, and you got to do like all these cross references to figure out what is the case and what should or shouldn't be in right now, or what you can prep for like around the time Luckland comes. I know Luckland's a while away, but like for me, it's just more so I'd rather people have access to that information up front and do it what they will, and not have to tiptoe around that because consolidation. I just feel like consolidation takes way more away than what it adds for convenience. But that's just a me thing. So, and I just wanted to just basically state my whole entire viewpoint without, being like 10,000 freaking messages in the Discord. So I can just keep the conversation here, kind of, and go from there. But yeah, no, I'm still in the process of getting my second move stick. Before I go and re-clear all of VP again, or try to, anyways. Because I want to put a healing aug in it. I want the proc for extra damage. The healing aug, I want to min max as much as possible, and it's evading me right now, and it's kind of pissing me off. Like I've cleared City of Mist full cleared. I've done like the stables and temple only kind of clear, to maximize the ghosts and shit like that as much as possible, quick as possible, without wasting time killing other things. I've done City of Mist runs so many fucking times. I'm losing my goddamn mind, dude. Like this is driving me up the fucking wall. Like I can't do this anymore. Like it's harder to get a fucking stick in City of Mist than it is to fully gear in VP at this point. That's what's insane. Like I could get fully geared in VP all over again, just killing like Gornair and fucking Track and like the VP bosses I can kill right now before I can get another fucking woo stick. It's like it's fucking, oh my god. It was the same thing with the mask. It's the reason why I kept the interface, because I've been trying to get a ruined leather mask from KC for like God knows how long, and I can't get that shit to drop either. And I was trying to get the Sebelite arms to drop too from Sebelis, and I couldn't get those to drop, so I just settled for an exalted version of the Spirit Rack cord because it has the attack on it. And then I still need to get some pants. I need some pants. These pants are making me sad. But yeah, it's just like, dude, this stick is driving me crazy, man. I'm about to like stab something. I just want it so bad, but I'm not spending fucking 10K. Like that guy who was trying to fucking sell them for 10K. Like I get it, they're insanely rare right now, but trying to fucking be like, oh hey, I got this thing offhand that I wasn't farming for. Give me 10K for it. You can eat a dick. You can seriously eat a dick. Because you weren't farming for those. You just got those, and you're like, oh man, they're so rare right now, and monks need them. I'm gonna overprice the fuck out of them. And you're just stupid. I hate you. And I'm not giving you 10K, and I never will. It's that simple. But yeah, no, I just wanted to do like a general video on it. Feel free to like state your opinions on it, because I do want to get like a general consensus. Blah, 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 I can't speak right now. Why can't I say it? Consensus on it, and fucking like see what people view it on. Because I feel like majority of people would prefer the information over the consolidation. That's just how I think it is, but I could be wrong on that. So just feel free to agree or disagree, and then we can go from there. And that way I don't have to like fucking spam the entire Discord to go over this whole verbatim thing. I can just keep it on this YouTube video. All right, everybody. Peace. While I go farm this freaking stick and lose my fucking sanity.